Hello, hello. Hi, y'all. Welcome back to another Monday morning meditation for the week ahead. I'm just gonna, right now, what I'm doing is actually creating a schedule of like what we're going to do this morning. So, I like to, have structured segments that way. If you're coming in, good morning, y'all. I'm seeing some people come in. I'm setting up what the schedule is for our Monday morning meditations and intention setting. So we're going to start with our check-in and where we're kind of checking in with one another. How was your weekend? How was your week? Good morning. Good morning, Casey. Good morning, Raylan. Hey, what's up? I see y'all in the chat. I feel free to say good morning. So we're going to do a check-in with each other. And then we can do our meditation. Good morning. What is good? I'm so excited to do these and maybe have you know how when some people stream, they have borders and it kind of shows you what they're doing during the live stream. That way when you come in, you know what you're in the middle of. Good morning, Grand Rising, Mystic Queen. What's good? Good morning, Brandy. Good morning, JCass. Good morning, Emmy. Good morning, Rodneka Skinner. I might be pronouncing it wrong, so I apologize. Good morning to Tashi Nicole. What's good? So right now I'm just going over what our little schedule is. It's really basic. So what I want to do with these morning meditations is set our intentions, check in with each other, do our meditation, and then set our intentions for the week, and then go on to our pick a card reading. And the pick a card reading that we're going to be doing at the end of this is very straightforward. I'm a baby mystic, so I don't want, I want to just provide something that's potent and immediate for you. And yeah, good morning. Oh, hey, y'all. Okay, so first things first, let's check in with each other. That's the first thing that we should do on these Monday morning meditations and pick a cards. How are y'all doing? How was your week? How was your weekend? I will start. This past week was kind of hard for me. It was actually kind of difficult. I actually cried maybe one or two times. There was some weird energy going on, but I just want to say thank you for all of you who might have seen my community post talking about how I wasn't able to put out a journaling new moon video. And that was one of the reasons why, because I had some setbacks. But you know what? We're back, okay? We are back, and I was able to it made me really look around and feel deep gratitude for what I do have, which is really important. Oh, okay. So I see it's okay. Been a bit rough from Karina. Understandable. Ibrick family, I might be pronouncing that wrong. I binged on so many of your videos last week. Thoroughly enjoyed them. Good morning. I'm so glad. I appreciate that. I'm really glad because, there's a lot of work that goes into the video. So the idea that they get to stay there and y'all get to go through them whenever you want is really nice to me, rather than if we met in person and we did this, then so many other people wouldn't be able to come back to it. So that's really cool. Okay, let me make sure I'm reading all yours. Kayla said, I had a rough past week. Understandable. Me too, girl. Chiquita Carol said, it's good, but struggling a little bit with the energy. Okay. I'm glad that we're reading these too, because this will help me with the meditation that we do. I want to make sure that I'm giving you something that's a little bit more personalized. Okay, Raylan said, energy must have been off last week. I had a rough week too. Okay. I mean, I don't want anybody to have a bad week, but it really interesting to check in with others and see how y'all feeling about everything. There was some discussion I saw online around this Scorpio new moon. Because the thing about the Scorpio new moon was that it was supposed to help us kind of spotlight, kind of see what we're not ready to let go of emotionally, maybe what we're kind of holding on to. So I wonder if that was something that came up for all of us as well. Tashi says, honestly, this week was pretty good for me. A lot of realizations. Good for you. Okay. I like it. Let's see. Casey, I'm going out of order, so now it's like making me overwhelmed. My bad, y'all. Let's see. Luna said, I'm super stressed because of my final exams. Kind of sad, honestly. You can do it. You can get through it. It feels so overwhelming in the moment. I remember when I was in school, like you can get through it like one page at a time, one flashcard at a time, just step by step. I hope that helps. I don't know if it does, but I remember feeling that way, overwhelmed. And then when I was out of it, I realized like how much of a sort of a bubble that I was in, and this applies to when you're at work as well, or when you're working on something. It's like, that's all you focus on for so long, understandably, and it's a necessity, but it can make it feel more heavy than it might be sometimes. And sometimes realizing that having kind of stepping outside of your own world a little bit can help you feel a little bit more calm. I don't know. Welcome to all y'all who are new in the chat. We're doing a check-in right now, a morning check-in with one another. How are y'all doing? How's your week? How's your weekend? Then we're going to go into the meditation. Then we're going to set intentions for the week and then a pick a card. And I want to try to make this between 30 to 40 minutes because I know y'all have lives, so I don't want us to go too long. But yeah, okay. Let's see. I'm going to read just a few more. Abina said, Grand Rising to all. Grand Rising. Okay. Ale says, definitely some weird energy, but always working on staying grounded really helped out. I like that. I really like that. Really checking in. I feel like it's very helpful to have a list for yourself. Like find a notebook and just write it out and leave it just so you can come back to it, of writing out what helps you feel grounded, what helps you really feel heard, seen. Knowing what your love language is also helps just to reference back to in hard times. Ooh, I said good. I saw good afternoon from Spain. Good afternoon, Marina. Nice to see you. Bailey Seller says, good morning. I'm new here. I found you from your Harvest Moon meditation, and it was so powerful for me. And I've loved your videos ever since. I really appreciate that. Thanks for introducing me to my spiritual journey. You're very welcome. I don't want to like go on like a whole paragraph after every single one, but like, I'm telling y'all, like last week was so hard for me, and letting y'all know where I was at in my community post and then reading your comments of how supportive you've been and understanding it really, really helped. And reading comments like these really, really help. It just, because, life isn't always perfect and that's okay. But being able to foster community, I feel like y'all are already a community, but being able to serve y'all is really, really fulfilling to me. So I appreciate that it can be fulfilling to some of you. Okay, I'm so sorry. This is really dope. I should time myself, that way we don't get off track. I'm sure I haven't really even been doing this long. Again, if y'all are new, I'm doing a check-in right now. We're doing good morning. I'm reading some check-ins. So Laura said, good morning from Maryland. Your new moon meditation was amazing. I did it as you took a long bath and it felt so much better. Man, meditation in a bath. Oh, bye. I'm gone. It's so amazing. It's so good. I'm glad that you were able to really create that space for yourself. That's really beautiful. Michelle Scott said, I had my first tarot reading Saturday. My reader kept saying, wow. Okay, nice. Very cool. I love that. Mystic Queen said, great weekend, meditating this morning and had a great reading, feeling productive and creative. Okay, I'm only going to read like one more because let's get into this meditation. I'm really excited about it. But I see from, Mac Billy 1. Hey, hugs from Ireland. What's good, Mac Billy? I see you. Let's see. I'm going to read one more. I might be pronouncing this wrong, but I'm going to try. Nasilasie. I'm probably butchering that and I apologize. But you wrote, after lots of crazy things, I found myself at my mom's. Now I'm at the center of my fear with my borderline 41 years old sister and 68-year-old mom. I want to go back to my home, but my sister won't let me. And also I'm feeling like this is karma, trying to help her be with her, but she is so angry. That is really, really understandable that you feel that way. I've been in those situations too, where it's like you really want to help your family, but at the same time, that means that you might need to enter a situation that does not feel conducive to your wellness and your happiness. And so I mean, I don't know your full situation, but when you are in those situations where it's like you're acting out of love, it's important not to be hard on yourself because that's where you are coming from. And that's what's really important to remind yourself that you aren't hard on yourself. But if you do have access to therapy, now is the time because there's this really good quote. I'm going to butcher it, but I remember learning it a few years back after being a part of this group. It was like kind of like a meditation group. They said, I forget who it's from, but they said, show me someone enlightened and then show me how enlightened they are when they're with their family. And that's because we grew up with our family, a lot of who we are, and a lot of deeper child wounds and experiences and what formed us came from there. And so there's a lot of, it's a lot easier to be triggered from situations like that. So don't be hard on yourself because that's how it is. Not how it is, but that's how a lot of people experience it with their family, which really is unfortunate, but it can be fruitful for learning, for deeper learning. So if you do have access to talk therapy or friends, contact your friends. Really important. Okay, y'all. Okay. I see actually on this live that there's a little timer here, so I know how far we're in. That's good. I think there's a good amount of time that we spent, around 10 minutes, catching up with each other, checking in. And it sounds like we might have felt some weird energy this week. So I'm really excited for this meditation to help us feel grounded. Yo. Okay. Comment if you know what this is. All right. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, okay. I'm so glad. Okay, so this is a Tibetan singing bowl. My boyfriend went to India back when he was like 18 or something, and he got this, and he was so kind and so sweet, and he actually gifted it to me, which is like, what? Wow. And that was really, it was around it was around 2 or 3 years ago, when I started my meditation journey a lot more. And that was really a confirmation for me. I was like, wow, this feels incredible. Actually, let me. I hope that sounded as good for you as it does here. But I lost it. I lost this a year ago and I had no idea where it went. It was like it magically disappeared. I asked everyone. I had traveled with it. And I traveled to my family's house. I asked everyone. I was like, where is it? Where is it? What happened to it? This is really weird because I know where everything is. Like, we used to live in a very small apartment and then we moved. So it was very hard to lose things there. Guess what, y'all? Right before a few last 2 nights ago, I was like, I really want to do a pick a card reading, like a full video, kind of like the month ahead for December. I found this out of nowhere, y'all. And it just felt like such a strong confirmation that we're doing this, that I don't know, that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I hope I am. So I don't know. This is just a reminder to y'all to look out for confirmations, because sometimes when you're starting new things, there are confirmations around you. And I don't know, it just makes me feel more confident about things. But okay. Can you please make me more about moon phases and how it affects us? Ooh, that's a great video idea. I would love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this meditation. So before we even start the meditation, let's collectively just take a deep breath. I'm going to take one for myself. So inhale through the nose and release through the mouth. Let's try that again. Let's do another, just to get settled in before we get started. Inhale through the nose. And release through the mouth. Okay. Settling in. So, if you haven't already, I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. We're going to go ahead and do about a 10-minute meditation. And for this meditation, we're going to be focusing on the breath, but this meditation is all about getting clear for the week ahead and allowing our thoughts to flow through in some moments, but recognizing that we have a higher level of awareness. So we can look down at those thoughts and we can think, is this serving me? And if it isn't, we can let it float past us. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope that wasn't too loud. If you feel comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes or have them fixed on a position in front of you. And you might see me with my eyes open a little bit. That's just to make sure that the live is flowing well and that we're still connected. So with that said, let's take a big inhale through the nose. And release through the mouth. Another big inhale through the nose, being conscious of our shoulders, allowing them to relax. And release through the mouth. Let's take another deep inhale, allowing the air to fill our bellies. And release through the mouth. Continuing on with these deep breaths. This is your time to get grounded and heighten your awareness of everything around you, of your body, and really get aligned with the vibration of gratitude as we get ready to receive a flow of a flowing schedule, the flow of good news, the flow of being able to handle what the day and what the week brings. So let's take another inhale through the nose. And release through the mouth. Another inhale this time, intentionally breathing in the opportunity of the day, the light of the day. Big inhale. And release through the mouth. And when you're ready, I invite you to turn your awareness into the mind. And I invite you to visualize your day ahead. I invite you to visualize where you might be working today, where you might be in action today. And when you find yourself there, I invite you to embody the feeling of, this is clicking. The feeling of, my work is flowing. I'm getting the hang of this. And on these inhales, inhale that same air from that same moment of you being there right now. I invite you, if you have a planner or a notebook where you write your to-do list, I invite you to visualize you crossing off that last item of the day and that feeling. Does that mean your list has to be long? No. It could be one thing just for the day. Maybe you're crossing off the very first thing, feeling like, oh, I got it out of the way. This is your opportunity to get aligned with that feeling. Big inhale through the nose. And release through the mouth. Another big inhale through the nose. And release through the mouth. When you're ready, I invite you to come back to this present moment as we do some deep breathing to energize ourselves to meet those moments today. We've seen them, we're feeling them, and now we're setting the intention to meet those moments. So as we do our deep inhale, I invite you to visualize a warm, protective light coming in and really energizing your spine. So big inhale through the nose and release through the mouth. You might find yourself wanting to straighten your posture a little bit. So big inhale through the nose, allowing that bright light to come in. And release through the mouth. Big inhale through the nose. And release through the mouth. And finally, I invite you, if your mind has wandered at any point in this meditation, I want to remind you that that's perfectly okay. It's what the mind does. We're simply choosing to return home to this moment and hold in our mind's eye the flow of the day, the flow of the week, and holding on to that feeling. So next in this meditation, I invite you to allow your mind to bring to you what is your top priority this week? What's your main intention this week? Is it to feel like you're in flow? Is it to finally call that person? Finally check off that one thing we were pushing back? It can be anything. I'll allow you to take a moment to get clear on that. And when you're ready, I invite you to allow that light, the light that we've been breathing in, to go to your mind's eye where those thoughts are and allow it to just be charged. Allow yourself to be charged for the day. Big inhale through the nose and release through the mouth. Another inhale through the nose. And release through the mouth. The final thing we'll do on this meditation is I invite you to repeat this mantra. I receive all of the abundance life has to offer. I receive all of the abundance life has to offer. Big inhale through the nose. And release. And when you're ready, I invite you to bring your awareness back to the room as we come back to this moment. When you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes. Okay. How's everyone feeling? New moon in Cancer, you're very welcome. iBrick family, thank you. You're very welcome. So that meditation, my intention for it was to really be in the moment and allow for whatever you feel called to, whatever I was called to offer you came forward. So I hope that resonated. I'm glad that you're ready for the day. I'm really glad that y'all enjoyed that. And what did I want to mention about that? Yeah, so I don't know if it was there was a lot going on. That's why, but I'm really getting warmed up to it. I'm so excited to continue on with this. And I know that it'll continue to flow as the weeks progress and we come back on these Monday morning meditations. So, okay. Yeah, so I'm reading your comments. Oh, thank you, Tashi Nicole. I appreciate that. She said, "Girl, that was everything. Life gave me the feels." Oh, I hope it did. I'm glad. Because y'all, okay, I can do this in a whole other video. I'll probably do this in a whole other video. I'll just mention it. But I have loved doing research into the power of setting intentions, and even I believe they had there were CIA declassified documents where they actually did research into I believe it's quantum physics and like brain entrainment and using binaural beats to get aligned with certain brain waves and then visualizing what you want and how that can kind of help you to clear a path to get to that point. So I thought that I would try to incorporate certain things like that into this meditation. Because even if you take out the woo or the metaphysical aspect of things, psychologically, visualizing what you want to accomplish is incredibly important. And actually, if you do research into a lot of major athletes, a lot of NFL players, a lot of soccer players, basketball players, top tier, they all practice visualization. Outside of the woo, literally outside of, even if you don't believe in that, the psychological, I believe it's called neuron, it's like neuron mirroring. It has the term mirroring in it, but it actually helps you to feel more empowered and comfortable with getting done what you need to get done, even if it's something that might be intimidating. So, okay. Isn't that cool? I see you, Jennifer. I'm glad that you feel more present. You're so very welcome. So now that we've done our check-in, now that we have done our meditation and we've gotten kind of more clear and centered, next is to set our intention. So if you completed the meditation, I invite you to comment in the live chat. And if you're watching this after the fact, you can check out the live chat or comment below. What is your big intention for this week? It can be very general. It can be to feel like sunshine. Like, you know what? I want to feel like sunshine. It can be more specific. It could be, I need to answer all these emails. I need to organize my emails, or what are your intentions for the week? So, oh, I'm sorry, Karina. You mentioned you feel tension in your body. I invite you to try some yoga or some stretching, definitely, especially in the morning. It's one of the reasons. What's really interesting is with for older people who feel more stiff, a lot of that is the result of not really stretching out your body. It's kind of use it or lose it. I don't know what your situation is, Karina, so I'm not going to speak for what's going on for you, but that just came up. Ayana mentioned my Jupiter is in Virgo, so my present work has been getting more organized. Okay. Snaps to that, okay? I like that. I like that feeling. That feeling like, okay, I did something here. This is going a little bit better. Anya says, embodying my highest self, no more procrastinating out of subconscious fears. Ooh, I am loving the specificity of your intentions, but specifically pointing out where it stems from, those subconscious fears, because procrastination oftentimes is us avoiding certain feelings and emotions because it makes us uncomfortable. And so that's what I was learning from. There's this psychologist, I forget her name on Instagram, but she talks a lot about that stuff. And I have an avoidant personality with sometimes when I'm stressed out. So being able to identify that is so powerful. That's really, really good. Let's see. Kathleen says, my schedule will flow with grace and ease. I love it. I see it. I affirm it. Okay. I'm sending that intention right over to you as well. I do yoga every morning for a month, and it's been life-changing. Oh, Monica, I love that. I really love that. I really want to get back into that. That's really cool. Bailey says, my intention for this week is to empower myself. Beautiful. That's really, really good. I like that. Ariana says, to sing and surrender to the flow of myself and life. Beautiful. Dude, singing is so powerful. Just like sending out sound waves through sound bowls, or through, how they say, what you speak out comes back to you. Singing, even if you don't necessarily sing good, singing good is very subjective to the culture and the era that we live in, for one. So don't be hard on yourself. But like, singing is so nice. I love trying to harmonize the songs, and it's really fun to do. And I feel like that can really raise your vibration. I forget about that sometimes. Shakita, I hope that I'm pronouncing that wrong, Carol, said, right now my intentions are to come into sync with the moon phases. Beautiful. I love that for you. There's a really good book. Okay, if I remember it, I'm going to put it in the video description. But there are two really good books that I recommend for anybody who's trying to get more aligned with the rhythms of the moon. One of them is it called In Sync? I'm not even going to butcher the name because I'm probably not saying it right. But there's one book that it's more so for people who ovulate and people who have their cycles. But what's really interesting is that historically in certain cultures they actually saw the moon as their indicator for when their cycle was happening, when they were ovulating, all the things. And we too, as ovulating people, or people who have cycles, we also have cycles that go monthly. So we have phases where we feel more energized, kind of like during the new moon, and then we have resting periods. And it's really, really beautiful to see because it helps you to notice, oh, I'm going through this specific phase during this specific phase of the moon. So then you're able to look at the moon and you're kind of in tuning your body and your awareness of your body with the moon cycles. And it's that visual cue in the sky. So it's really cool. I'll definitely try to put those links down below. Okay. Raylan says, I want to flow like water this week. My Capricorn makes that hard though. That's very understandable. I think that that's really good to have those type of intentions, especially when it comes to the elements like that. So I think that that's beautiful. I think that's really nice. Okay. So I want to make sure that I'm not going too long because I know y'all have schedules as well. And I want to kind of do these all in maybe like 10 to 15-minute segments. So, oh, I see Anya. I see your comment with all your beautiful emojis. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate it. But we got to move into the pick a card segment. Okay. So we checked in with each other. We meditated. We set our intentions once our mind was clear. And now I want to do some pick a cards. So I want to have y'all choose. What deck do you want me to pull from? Okay. Y'all, I'm so excited. I got like a really, really affordable table because I'm going to start doing some pick a card videos on my YouTube channel. I'm so excited about it. And I'm glad that we're incorporating these in these videos as well. So here are the three options. I'm not sure. Is this backwards for y'all? Can you read these? Or is this backwards? Ooh. Can you read these? Good? Okay. No way. I have that same moon deck. Yeah, this moon deck is so cool. I got this last week. I was like, wow, this is so me. All I do is moon phase meditations. Which one to you? Okay. The one with the owl. There's no owl. This one might look like an owl to you though. Angelarium. Angelarium seems intriguing. The middle deck. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing a lot for the middle deck. Okay, let's do it. So this deck was the very first deck I got from my really good friend Danielle Della Valle. I think I mentioned her in the last live, but she runs a a virtual online academy called Sacred Feminine Academy. And if y'all are interested in, if you're like, oh, I'm a baby witch, what do I do? And you're like getting all this information online, or not even baby witch, not even that, but you're really trying to just be in tune with your body and the moon phases and nature. And you're really just trying to like dive into that. She does a full on course with like live streams for the moon phases, and it's, you go at your own pace. It's all virtual. So check that out. It's called Sacred Feminine Academy. So yeah. Okay. So I have the deck. So let me go ahead and let me put this lower that you can kind of see it a little bit better. Can y'all hear me okay too? Because I'm like moving away from the mic a lot. I'm getting so excited. Oh my gosh. I see your comment, teach me how to shuffle like a boss. I'm not very good at it. But I try. So I'm going to go ahead and set the intention. I'm going to do 3. Actually, while I do this, how about you all, you can either ask a question and want to know some guidance moving forward, or just get clear on what your intention is for the week. Just get clear on that, have that in your mind's eye. And I'm going to go ahead and ask, just be clear with myself of like what we want, like some information we want moving forward. Ooh, I have 2 cards. Also, choose, comment down below if you want, but get clear in your mind what group you want to be. Group 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to pull 1 card for you for each group. What should we know this week moving forward? What should we know? Getting clear on. Let's see. All right. Ooh, okay. So, all right, everyone comment what group you want to be in. Let me make sure that these are upright. Let's get clear. Okay, group number 2, I see. Group number 3. All right. So if y'all are new in the live stream right now, we did a morning checking in how our week was doing. We meditated, we set intentions for the week, and now we're doing a pick a card reading. So if you're in here, comment what group you want to be in the live chat. If y'all are watching this after the fact, you can comment in the comment section as well. But okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with group number 1. Okay. Ooh, we have Angel of Silence. Angel of Silence. So what's coming up for group number 1, Angel of Silence? This week moving forward, what I'm getting is that it's really important for you. You're probably feeling called, like, I got to do so much this week. And maybe during your moments of silence, of being intentional, is like, I got to meditate, I got to pull cards, I got to do this, I got to do that. And this is a message saying, there will be information for you, insight for you, even inspiration for you if you're looking for that when you're silent with yourself. That can literally be going for a walk, going to the park, sitting out, sitting on your couch and just relaxing, not immediately turning on the TV or reaching for your phone. Silence can be incredibly powerful for insights to flow through. So this week, what I'm getting is really prioritize moments of silence for those insights to come through. Something else that I'm getting from this card is with the snow, because you see this angel is sitting on a snowy sort of throne. When the snow comes down, it produces that silence. And we're moving into the fall, now winter season. And what I'm getting is allow for your seasons to change. Just like the moon has its phases, just like the earth has its phases, we have our phases. So that might mean if you're feeling called to move into a new phase of life where you're doing something new and different, be okay with that and sit in that silence of getting clear with who you are outside of other people's opinions. Allow yourself to move into this new phase. Okay. So, okay. Okay, cool. That's group number 1. Okay. I hope that was good for you. I'm just snapping and just affirming that for you, that you get that clarity this week. So, group number 2, we have Angel of Heralds. Angel of Heralds. Really beautiful. So, Angel of Heralds is all about the light shining through. So, what I'm seeing is in the description for this one, for group number 2, oh, it's 11:11 for you, Jennifer. Sick. I love it. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. So for Angel of Heralds, for group number 2, what I'm getting from this is illumination. It's all about light shining through, right? So what I'm getting for this, and what the description for this is all about when you're in a dark space, you need to have that light, right? To help you get through that tunnel, to get through that dark period in your life, or that dark moment. And so if you are feeling challenged this week, or if you were feeling challenged last week, or if you know there's challenges coming up, this is a reminder, this is a message that there is light, that will carry you through. And what I'm really getting is it's the passion, it's the fire within you. So maybe it's that love that you have pushing through, that's getting you to do the work that you need to do for others, maybe when it's challenging. This is all about light shining through. This is a reminder that maybe you're feeling like, man, there's a lot going on right now, and I'm trying to find my light. I'm trying to find that motivation or that passion or that direction coming forward. This is a message saying that it will come, and that it's also within you. So this is something that you can access, and that can be from maybe journaling, getting clear on what you're doing, maybe meditating, maybe talking to people. Sometimes just the act of having to articulate how you're feeling and where you're at is what can help you to find clarity. So, ooh, yellow confidence. Yes, absolutely. I'm seeing that in the live chat. So there is a light that is there for you, and it will help you this week to continue on and to just, find that direction. This is definitely a big message of encouragement to keep going, and that there is something there for you. So, okay. All right. And then the final group is group number 3. Okay. Ooh, okay. We have heart beauty, all about heart beauty. So what I'm feeling for this card. Oh, I'm glad that resonates, Kelly. I'm really glad it does. So what I'm seeing for this card for heart and beauty this week is that it's going to be really important for you to lead with your heart. And it's not all rainbows and butterflies. It's not going to be all like, woo, like, oh, it's going to be great. I think it will be, but I think this message that's coming through is, 1, you have to stop and smell the roses. You have to see the beauty that is around you. So maybe things aren't necessarily bad, but you're working through it. You're going through the motions of the week, really stopping and appreciating what the beauty is in your life. Like, what is the beauty in your life? Really? Like, what's coming up for you right now? Like, what is the beauty in your life right now? Like, it could be big or small. So, for example, the beauty in my life in this moment is that it's not incredibly cold. It's not incredibly hot. That temperature where you don't even realize that there's a temperature? That's a beauty in my life right now, and I'm appreciating that. And then the heart aspect of it is leading with your heart. There might be times this week where you might be tested, because that's what happens in life sometimes. But leading with your heart is really what's going to help you to troubleshoot those situations and get through them with grace. So maybe that's online stuff. Maybe that's with your partner or with your family members and communication with them. You might still be in quarantine. You might have had to go back into quarantine. You might be doing that with people. And this is a reminder this week. Leading with your heart is what's going to help you and to facilitate that flow that you were visualizing in this meditation. Like, whatever you were getting clear on for the week ahead, If you lead with your heart, if you lead with that empathy that just flows effortlessly when we lead through our heart, that's what's really going to take you to where you want to be this week. So, all right, y'all. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did another week. Okay. I'm really glad that y'all are here. If you are new to this live stream and you're just coming in, we're kind of wrapping things up a little bit. We did our check-in at the very beginning, and I just want to reiterate, I'm going to be doing these Monday morning at 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be doing these Monday morning, 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you haven't already hit that notification bell on my channel, if you hit that, you'll get notified as soon as it happens. And what I might do next week is kind of have it scheduled to start. That way you can kind of come into the room and get situated before it starts right at 7:30. But yeah, okay, I'm going to read some of your comments. I've just been focusing on making sure that this flows. So yeah. Monica says, new here. Glad I found your channel. You know what? I'm glad that we found each other, and I'm glad that this resonates. So that's really good. I really want to, it feels good to like help other people feel good, especially for the beginning of the week, yeah. So Tashi says, yes, I'm so proud of you. This was amazing. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Tashi. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Yeah. And also this is clear back here because I actually, like, I mentioned it earlier, but I literally bought like a new designated table for when I do tarot readings, for when we do our Monday morning intention setting meditation pick a card video. So I'm here, let's do this. Okay. I'm really excited. Oh, that's so cool to go back in your comments and see that it was 11/11 when this was happening, like when we were doing this. That's awesome. Kayla said, ever since I started tracking my menstrual flow, I'm able to know when my flow days are coming and when I have more energy. They have free menstrual. Yes, y'all. Oh my gosh, absolutely. I have one. Let me show you. It's called Clue. This is what it looks like. It's called Clue, and it has the flower of life symbol on it. Y'all, it's very, very helpful. I hope I'm not alienating anybody in this live who does not menstruate, and I won't get into any of the details, but, or no, not that I would. You see, that's that internalized patriarchy right now. Like, I'm not allowed to talk about what 50% of the population experiences. Like, chill, Alina. Yes, you can. But yeah, definitely, I highly recommend that. Not only will it help you get aligned with the moon phases because you'll be able to see the patterns of when your cycle happens in alignment with, and then you can also look at the patterns of the moon cycles. But like I mentioned before, just like the moon phases, we have times when we are higher energy, usually before or after we're ovulating, when we're ovulating. And the thing about ovulation as well, that doesn't necessarily need to be correlated with reproduction. That can be something that we can understand better, that we know, like, okay, I know that these 2 weeks moving ahead, I'm going to feel a little bit more mental clarity because my hormones will be in a different space to facilitate that. And maybe that will be when I do this or that. I know that usually the week that I'm ovulating, I feel a little bit more confident. And so maybe I will schedule that week to be when I, go to that interview or, pitch that thing. So it's actually really, really dope. I'm going to make sure to put that in the description down below, those books that talk a little bit about that and about getting more aligned with your cycle in general. All right, y'all. I don't know what to do. I kind of want to stay here. I'm like vibing with y'all. I don't know what to do next. I should probably go though, but this was really great. If you enjoyed it, I will reiterate. Oh, I'm so glad that resonated, Anna. I see your comment. Okay, Jennifer, it's a vibe. I'm glad we're vibing, y'all. And I'm so excited to just like make this background even more fun. And I have some plants here that I wasn't able to get into the shot. I kind of want to have it like back here, maybe somewhere. It'll be fun. I'll figure it out. But anyway, all that to say, I hope y'all have a great week. And yeah, be sure to turn on your notifications. Hit the notification bell on my channel. That way you know when I live stream again, right when it happens. And yeah, all right, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace and love. I'm sending out all my intentions to you right now. Okay, peace. Bye.